Alrighty guys, welcome back to episode 9 of my this crafting only let's play. And well, today I'm going to show you guys, as I promised last time, the ships that I've made. I've got the Exodus that you guys know, that has been rechristened to the Devourer of Worlds, which is basically my salvaging ship. We have these two new guys here. This is Clark's Fury. This is my my main battleship for now. It's my main bomber or fighter. And then we have this big guy here, which is the Xevious, which is unfortunately just a shell right now. It's as badass as it looks right now. It's just a shell. There's really nothing in there. It's just an empty shell. This guy was obviously the most expensive thing I have made so far. This basically consumed about 80% of my total resources just to make like the outer shell, just to make the basically all the metal that I had to use to make all the hull blocks. And so yeah, so let's start off with this guy over here. This is start off with Clark's Fury. Let's see here. So this one's just a combination. I started off basically. I made a very simple and rather dull outline with red blocks, and then I just slowly filled it in with shields and stuff. Like, there's really not much interior right now. It's kind of, I don't have a gravity block in here, so it's kind of hard to move around, but there's just a single passage that loops all the way around, and there's really nothing like decorative to this ship. It's just shields and some weapons and stuff. So let's see here. Let's get in the core. I got a little camera, of course, to get up to the front. So I've got 3 weapons on this guy. That's fine. Let's go to a little asteroid just to display the weapons. And so we can also go to build mode. Let's see here. We got it has a mass of 1,059 blocks, so relatively sized ship. Dimensions of 21 length, 7 height, and 17 width. It's all in meters or blocks. It has a total power of 62,000 and a recharge rate of 3,661. And then we get 118 thrust. So I'm not sure how much that translates into in terms of thrusters, but it's a fairly decent amount of thrust. And yeah, the thrust just has a power consumption of, like, I don't know, 44 it says right there. It probably changes when I speed up, but I can't see it well in build mode, so I don't know. And then we have the most important thing, 11,783 shields, which is a decent amount. There's sometimes it's oh my god, I just bailed out of the ship, didn't I? Ah, god damn it. Yes, the classic one, the classic maneuver. Well, luckily my ship wasn't going that fast, but oh my god, is that a cluster of oh, where did they go? Hold on, I just saw something. Where the hell am I tripping or what? I could have sworn I just saw another there they are. Yeah. Oh my god, I just moved fast again, and the thing gets like in my way. Right. Are they disappearing? Yeah, look at that. There's like this something there that like disappears. A cluster of that's a cluster of Isants, just like I found the other day. It's weird that if I look towards them, they disappear. See that? They're just kind of there on the right side of my screen, right there where I point towards. Let's see here. Let's go in and advance. Now they're separating now. They're separating. Yeah, I reported that on the bug tracker a couple of weeks ago, that I keep finding these. They're basically just like clusters of like 20 or so ships. Let's see if we can get a closer look up there. Let's get back into this guy here, flight mode, and let's fly towards that cluster of ships. Where are they? So now they're breaking off. They're basically scattering. Yeah, that's quite a bit of ships here. Let's check out the old nav menu. Yeah, look at this, man. There's a lot of trading. They're all trading guild ships. They're not pirates or anything. They're just trading guild ships. So that's why I'm not really freaking out right now, because if they were all pirates, I would freak out. Oh, those were my missiles. Let's see, we got the laser systems, which are all linked and salvaged, and the salvaging system, of course. So yeah, so I guess they all just kind of went scattering away. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with these trading guild spawns. I keep finding like clusters of that. I guess I wasn't able to get up too close to it in time before it scattered, but it seems like the trading guild just kind of tends to cluster when they're like just off like the loading distance. Is if that makes any sense. Like when they're just kind of out of range, like I never see them do that really close to me, but when they're kind of out of range, they kind of tend to form these clusters, and when I approach a cluster, they just kind of scatter off. So yeah, I don't know, that's just kind of a little thing I've noticed happen a few times. So it's just, I'll just fast forward through this, get back here. Alrighty, guys. So here we are. We found an asteroid. We're gonna blow it up. So let's just see. Yeah, it's a fairly tiny little asteroid. It's interesting. So let's fire the missiles at it first. Boom. Does 700 damage. I believe that was because I fired them both together. Let's do another volley. There we go. 767. That's pretty good. I really love these fragments. The fragments are so cool. It just makes everything so much more interesting and awesome. It's like to blow things up and fly through it and scatter them around. It looks cool. And I always tend to lose the asteroids. Here we go. Shoot another one. Alright, let's try the lasers now. The laser system does 16 damage. That's fairly decent. It tends to plow through them at a decent rate, so you can just kind of slowly carve into a hole. That's that, and then the good old salvaging system now. So that's pretty cool. And all right, well, I guess that pretty much does it for this guy. I guess later on I'll try and see if I can run into some pirates, because I haven't really been going out lately. Just kind of staying in my start sector. So so I guess later I can maybe do some try and have some encounter with pirates and do some battles with this guy. So let's just kind of overshot there, and let's move on back, and I guess I'll show you the Exodus then, and then we'll just kind of get into this guy and show you my idea for this ship, because obviously it's not nearly completed yet. So let's see, let's go into the old Exodus, or the Devourer of Worlds. He's gotten a bit bigger since last we used him. Basically, what I had done, like in episode, I believe 7 was the last time I really used this ship on camera. He was a lot smaller, and he didn't have a gray hull all around him. So what I had done after that video, after episode 7, is basically I made the gray hull all around the original size of it, and then I just said, screw this, let's go overboard, and then I kind of added all this to the original array. So that's why it kind of looks funky here, because I had the original gray hull all nicely set up just to the perfect size, and everything kind of give it some more form, so it wasn't just like a random array of blocks. But then I expanded, and I have yet to reaccommodate the gray hull for this, so I guess I'll probably do that eventually, so it doesn't look so funky, because right now it looks a little weird. It's just kind of like a wall of arrays, and then this kind of weird blocky shape here. So I want to try and make something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than it currently is. But in terms of functionality, I must most certainly say that it does kick ass. So let's see here. Let's do this real quick. This is the new feature. We got actually we got to get in this guy here. Let's go to build mode, and just in the latest release a couple days ago, they added the new ability to link a salvage computer to a Plex storage, or a storage device. So see here, you hit C for to select the salvage computer. You link the salvage computer to the while pressing V. You press V while you have the salvage computer selected to link an inventory unit here, a chest, or a storage unit, I believe they're called now, because the names have been changing with these updates. So yeah, now it's just called storage. Before it was just like Plex storage. Now it's just storage. So yeah, you can now connect storage blocks to directly to salvage computers, which is absolutely awesome. Honestly, that is such a great addition. So now what we're going to do is let's go and harvest something now. Let's see here. I have a fairly full inventory, so I'm not sure if it's going to try and fill my inventory first or if it's going to go directly into the Plex storage, but we'll figure that out soon enough. Let's see here. Let's go where we have a asteroids. Here we go. So now this guy is, look at this, this is insanity here. You guys are gonna see, I've been getting, like I said in the other episode, I've completely consumed like a planet and a half now. I haven't actually revisited the planet yet in a bit. Oh, and also another little FYI, I remember in the other episode I said I was gonna look up the FTL recipes and stuff. I did, and it looks like they're not in the game yet. So apparently, right now it's not possible to obtain any form of FTL while using crafting only, while going crafting only. But Calibiri is working on some refinements to the crafting system, so that's cool. That's something to look forward to. So you can be sure that there's I see there's a little glitch there. It started doing auto saving, and the light beams for my my salvaging system just disappeared. See that? Now it's just like they're still activating because I'm still holding the button down, but I can't see them. But they're still harvesting. If I let go and press it again, they appear. But that's pretty cool. You can see stuff harvesting, but just a weird little visual glitch there. Oh God, what was I saying? I just kind of sidetracked myself. Oh, that Calibiri is currently working on some refinements to the crafting system. So we'll see what he has in store for us later. That's going to be cool and interesting to see. So I'm pretty sure like all the recipes right now that are missing, because there's also like for example the glass subblocks, the subblocks for glass, colored glass, also don't have any recipes at the moment, so there's no way to get them. So yeah, basically all that's going to be coming soon in the next couple of updates once they finish the or once they finish the refinements to the crafting system that they have planned. As for what refinements they have planned, so far as far as I know, I believe they're keeping it a secret, so it's fine. It's going to be interesting. But anyways, let's go to the Xevious now, and we might have overshot again. Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge our speed here. So yeah, I really like the way this ship looks from the beginning. From the front. It's that's basically the main concept behind the design here. Just kind of have it looking menacing. And then obviously the rest of the hull is still very plain so far. So I'm going to try and do some detailing work here, get it to look a little bit more interesting. Maybe make some braces or brackets or barricades, or whatever those things are called. Just add some more texturing along the outer hull here, so it doesn't look so plain really. Because I was trying to get out of doing simple, plain, blocky shapes, which has been the majority of the things that I've built so far. So something by braces, I mean kind of like more or less what this guy over here has going on. So let me change my activated weapon, because I'm always afraid of, like, when I'm looking at things, to accidentally hit the salvaging system and just like instantly salvage half my ship. That would suck. So yeah, let's see here. These are like the little braces or brackets or whatever. It just kind of makes it look a little bit more fortified, and actually obviously does provide a little bit more armor, but it makes your ship a bit heavier. But when you're making a ship at this size, obviously, it doesn't really matter that much, adding a few more blocks or a bit more weight to it. But let's get inside here. Let's see what it has. 0 systems right now except for some thrusters. But I just want to check its mass real quick, basically how many, because it's virtually all iron hull right now. So let's see here, or not an iron hull, gray hull. So let's see how many blocks this guy was. This is 20,000. Wow, 20,732 blocks. Wow, that's actually a bit more than I thought it was. I thought it was like around 15,000, 16,000. So yeah, that's basically about 20,000 blocks that I had to manufacture. It's this is about, I'd say, about a planet's worth of iron, more or less. Let me go check my resources. I've been kind of trying to avoid. Yes, been making some additions to Clark's vision here that I don't want to quite show off so much right now. I want to leave that for the next episode. So I'm just kind of trying to avoid it. Oh god, yeah. I always do that. I always go back to a ship or something in build mode of another ship. So let's see here. Let me just kind of. I guess I'll just kind of fast forward through this or edit jump. Alrighty, welcome back. And so yeah. We got the. I showed you guys the 3 ships. These guys are pretty cool. This is the combat one, salvaging ship, and the empty, soon to be awesome, kick-ass mothership. And yeah, so now we were going to check out the resources, how much resource we got here. So basically I have about around 200,000 of each of the resources. Here's each of the 8 metals, and you'll see that it follows the same color scheme as I had in my factory there of white, black, blue, red, green, purple, orange, and yellow. And again, that's just a completely random color scheme that I came up with for no real reason. So this is the metals, and then here we have the crystals. I'm kind of running low on parts in here, but I had about 250,000 of each of these as well. And here we go. Here's some of the last of the Virat that I have. I gathered quite a bit of this. Look at that, 350,000. That's pretty sweet. And yeah, so this is just kind of finishing off from my last foray that I went to make to that last planet there. About a good couple of weeks now. It's been a couple of weeks since I haven't gone back to that planet and salvaged them. I've just been kind of surviving on the resources I have here. So I know this looks like a lot, but honestly, it's really not all that much, to be honest with you. I've been going through hundreds of thousands of metal and crystal here. Like, this is my main thing. I just throw it all in there to make a bunch of metal meshes and crystal circuits. Like, here we go. We have 3. I have a bunch of stock, like, inventory now, but again, it's really not that much. I think about this, like, this took me a while to get 1,939 metal grills. But that's about, like, 1,900 in terms of systems that I can add to the mothership, which, when you think about it, is really not that much. This basically includes all I have for shields, for weapons, for shield recharge, power, storage, power storage, all those things that obviously for a ship of that size will require quite a substantial amount. So it's probably going to take me a while to really currently, as things are, to really start filling the ship out in terms of systems. But I guess a lot of people are kind of split on this right now. Some people are saying that they don't like things to be this expensive and stuff like that, and it takes forever. It's unreasonable to really make a big ship, and I kind of understand with that. Not a lot of people are going to dedicate as much time to mining out large planets as I have with a massive ship, but I guess it just determines on the style of play. Like, I personally have been enjoying it like this. Like, it just makes me feel like more accomplished. Like, basically, it took me a bunch of resources, a bunch of metal to really make all this. And actually, I do have about 6,000 hull. I kind of overproduced gray hull when I was making this, because I made just a bunch of it, and I didn't know how much I was going to need, really. So I had about 7,000 left over. But yeah, it was quite expensive. Like, it really was expensive, but it felt rewarding. And now, if I hadn't overproduced as much as I had, I probably have a lot more metal to that I could turn to fabricate into grills, and translate into more weapons and systems and stuff like that. Like, here, look here, I have 18,000 metal meshes, so I can get a good amount more grills from that, which is cool. But still, like, to get more grills, it takes a lot of metal and stuff. So these are fairly large numbers, or they're seemingly very large numbers, but they're actually really not that much. Like, 18,000, 1,900. It's really not all that much in terms of the amount of blocks and stuff like that you require to really make a a full-size ship or whatever it is you want to do. In this case, a mothership. I know people will obviously make ships 10 times bigger than this thing, but for now this is about as big as I'm willing to get at the moment, considering I'm still very newbie in terms of ship building and such. I've been concentrating really more on the space station, Clark's Vision here, rather than on the ships. So I kind of built these two guys like about a month ago now, more or less around the time I finished the 7th episode, and then this guy slowly along the last couple of weeks and stuff like that, and just slowly working on Clark's Vision along the way, but mostly working on Clark's Vision just in terms of decoration, and sometimes I'll just kind of, takes me a while to really think of what to do, like what should I add, you know, like I'm just kind of bad at this. I always had the same problem in Minecraft, you know, I just log in and be like, what the hell do I do now? But I've been having some inspiration lately. What I'm going to do is, you'll see some things there. I'm going to try and build some hangars. I want to build a hangar for each ship, like specifically built for each ship. So that's cool. That's a good idea. Something to build basically, because a lot of times, like with this thing, I wasn't really sure what the hell to make it into. And I'll be showing all this stuff. I basically have some new areas here in this in the factory area. I've added some interior work, and I added a bit more to the garden. I've added a new garden and what was supposed to be my my little landing pad to have all the ships land and stuff like that. But it looks very, very plain and boring. So I'm just gonna build a specific. I'm just gonna probably delete this last part out here that I'll show off later. And build proper hangars for each ship, of which right now I just have 2 really that are docking size compatible, but I'll be making more sooner or later. The Clark's Fury and the Exodus, this guy's obviously just would be impossible to dock at the moment, or maybe not impossible, but just like unreasonable. It's just too big for now. And so yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it for this episode. I guess I'll cut it off here, and then in the next episode I'll be showing off the additions to Clark's Vision here that I've been adding. I've been doing a lot of detail work. One more thing, I've been really taking advantage of advanced build mode, man. Advanced build mode is so awesome. Just like all the new features that we've got now. Like now we have we can load and save templates, which is, I just got a couple here, small tree, little black spire. It's cool. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I think that wasn't in the last update, but like the one before it, or one of the last few updates. It's such an awesome feature, just so awesome. Basically what they did was they incorporated Skylord Luke's ultimate shipbuilding method that Skylord Luke and Dalmont had come up with a few weeks ago. Basically, he came up with the idea of, just using copy-paste templates. Doing that, you can really, if you build certain yourself proper templates, you can build a very complicated ship in a matter of minutes. Like he displays some. He basically made a ship like this guy. Like, think of a guy that can do something like this, like Clark's Vision, in like 15-20 minutes. It was just awesome. This guy really knows what he's doing. He's not like one of those that just kind of like me. I just kind of I have no idea what I'm gonna do every time I log into this game. I have absolutely no clue what the day comes in the store with me, and I don't know if these guys have any idea what they're gonna come up with before they do it, but they never fail. They always come up with awesome stuff. So they're definitely the kind of guys that you want to learn from and take ideas from, and in this case they came up with a fantastical idea, and it's made its way into the game, and so that's just another awesome thing. As if advanced build mode wasn't awesome enough, allowing you to build large complicated structures very easily. Now we have this copy paste thing, which is just awesome. It's pure epicness, to be totally honest with you. So I'm definitely going to be using that a lot more. I right now have just like 2-3 templates, but I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more. I'm going to have a huge template list for all the things that I need to do, and hopefully Clark's Vision can get bigger and better asser than ever before. So I guess I will cut it off here, guys, and I'll be back in the next episode to show you the new interior work to this section here, and the new little plaza that I've got going on here, and then this section which is going to be remade later on because it's not working out. Sorry, buddy, but it's not working out with you, so you gotta go. And you'll be replaced with super awesome, badass carved stone hangers because I've been really using a lot of the carved stone. The new carved stone is just super badass and awesome looking, and it just looks like tiling, like proper tiling. So it's really cool. You'll see that how I've been using that in the interior of this guy here in the next episode. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Give me a like and a subscribe if you do, and stick around, and I'll be back with more episodes. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys.